The days of switching off the lights or turning down the thermostat to save on your electric bill may be over in California. A new proposal from California's energy companies would charge families not based on how much power they actually use, but how much money they earn. Households making less than $28,000 a year could pay just $24 a month. Families making $180,000 a year or more would be charged a minimum of $128 a month. If accepted, the flat fees wouldn't change electric bills until 2025. California resident and attorney Ethan Bearman with us now. This is what I don't understand. California is at the forefront of the green energy movement. You guys try to do everything to keep people from using energy, and yet this is, hey, we'll get to the fairness part in a minute, but there's no incentive here not to use more energy.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're hitting the nail on the head here, Leland. The issue, look, I support a progressive tax system. I believe that it should be incremental. But what's happening here with this type of weird approach to a progressive electric rate system doesn't do exactly what you're talking about. It does not incentivize being more energy efficient, using other methods to reduce our energy usage. It just simply penalizes people based on their income. And again, I won't even start because I know you have other questions for me, but this just shows how the large quasi-governmental utilities with their monopolies that are granted under the laws here in California are not effectively providing the service in a cost-effective manner to the actual ratepayers. It's just a failure.
It's amazing that things in California aren't the utopia that we are always promised. I know you'd be shocked that the rest of us in America just sort of think to ourselves, wow, they can't quite get it together there. But you say you're in favor of a progressive tax system. We have a progressive tax system in America. But once you start charging people different rates for the same good, right, which I guess you could argue you do now, because I have the same right to the national defense as you do as somebody who doesn't pay income taxes, on and on and on. But for a good or service, right? Next comes the water bill, then your cell phone bill, groceries, childcare, health insurance, monthly subscriptions like Netflix, student loans, credit card debt, public transportation. What are we going to all get, like a little card here that says, okay, this is my income bracket, so therefore I'm on the higher, lower, or lowest tier for all of these things that we can be charged for?
Yeah, I mean, that is the slippery slope argument, right? And I don't disagree with you. I think that this is just the wrong approach. You can do things, for example, based on your usage, you can increment up the cost per kilowatt. And you could say things like, you know, if you exceed 1,000 kilowatts a month, your rate increases 25%. Only the wealthiest Californians are going to start paying more in those areas, not the lower income people, because I think you're right. I mean, is my water bill going to be based on my income? Is my trash bill going to be based on my income? I don't think that those are wrong questions to ask here. Again, it comes down to a core function. What are they doing? They provide electricity. California is absolutely leading the way on clean energy, and oddly, Texas is one of the leaders as well with their wind energy. But California is investing heavily, and the point here is to provide electricity and not to harm people because of their income. And not that the higher income people can't afford that slightly higher base rate, but they won't reduce. I just don't believe that they're going to reduce the price per kilowatt eventually as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. You know, Ethan, it is refreshing to have a conversation that ends with you and I both with normal inside voices in agreement. It's amazing. We will mark the tape and have enjoyed the conversation. We will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.